Hi friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. So the news is that the sanctions on Iraq does not affect the international business community as much as we thought it would, and that we could attribute this green candle to that. We had in our pre-market analysis yesterday predicted that this red candle could be due to the uncertainty, and then the news from the Treasury Secretary's press conference had broken after our market close. And therefore, this green candle could be attributed to that. Anyway, this is the daily candle, and then if you just go down the hourly, go down the time frame to the hourly time frame, and then you can see it. The most of the rally happened after after 2:15. And if you go to the minute candle, you can see much of it happened with the CAS closing, which is actually disgusting. Disgusting to the extent that it is um, making things so obvious that its market is being manipulated by the big players. But let's see if if perhaps SEBI is waiting for a collection of data, and this has been implemented recently, so maybe they need at least a few expiries to see what the data is. Even the last time the Jane Street controversy, it was flagged by a retail trader from the Middle East, and I think it's only in due time that some retail trader will come up with proper data, and then they'll be forced to look into this. Let's get to our business. I'm just got rid of all the analysis from yesterday. And today we start with a monthly time frame. On a monthly time frame, Nifty is bullish. Why is it bullish? Because this swing low and there's a higher swing low. So higher swing low means buyers are buying at higher levels with confidence, and that's why there's this bullish bias. There are two important levels to look out for: the previous swing low and the previous swing high. So that's the range, the monthly range for Nifty. So if you have any kinds of trade that for which the monthly time frame is important, then this is the range for you need to look out for. Looking at the weekly time frame, on a weekly time frame, Nifty is the bias here is not sure. By the way, the indicator is acting perfect right now, so that's why I got the manual table off, and then we just go by the indicator. On a monthly time frame, the bias is not sure, but you see this higher low formation being formed here, but this candle is still not fully formed. So we'll have to wait for a few more days for this confirmation, then it becomes bullish. There are some levels to look out for. This green candle had been an order block, a weekly order block. That's after this green candle that this huge fall happened, and the middle of that candle is an approximation 25,500 is what a good target could be for an up move. And then is there another weekly candle? Weekly? No. I go to the daily time frame. On a daily time frame is where Nifty has again no bias, and that's where this target comes in. This is a flat top daily candle, and flat tops are big sellers, and that is on a daily time frame. This could be just a good target. Going over to the 4-hour time frame, on a 4-hour time frame, there is no particular um, levels that I would want you to look out for, but the bias is bullish. You see this swing low, and there's a higher low formed here. Let me just check what are these levels. Yeah, this is a daily level. Sorry, I missed it out on the daily analysis. So I was just basically trying to give you a range on a daily time frame. So this swing low, that's 23,600, and this swing high, that's 24,700. I know it's a large range, but yes, Nifty is trading in a large range right now. So on a 4-hour time frame, I just mentioned the levels, and I just mentioned the bias. And on an hourly time frame, again, the bias is bullish. Let me just zoom out to show you why it is bullish. This is a swing low, and this is a higher low, so that's why it's bullish. There are some levels you can look out for. This swing high is a major high. Major high means, you see, there's a swing high to the that's lower to the left of it, and there's a swing high that's lower to the right of it. So that's like shoulder formation. That's a head and shoulder formation, and the top of the head is a good target for Nifty. And then this swing low, the previous swing low, again, that's also a major low there. You see there's a low to the that's higher to the right of it. There's a low that's higher to the left of it. So that's a good range for Nifty if you're an intraday trader. That's 24,400 and 24,100. Nifty, a breakout on any breakout and close above any side on an hourly time frame could be a good trading opportunity. That's perhaps what I will look out for. Well, that's it from my side. Once again, I'm not a certified analyst, so do not consider any of the things that I talk here as a trade call. Trade carefully. That's it. Thank you.